Hello there, Libra. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel. This is Mr. Fire Dragon, and this is your October 1st through 15th Tarot and Astrology reading. First, a few quick notes before we get started. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Libra out there. So if the messages do resonate with you, those are meant for you. If they do not resonate with you, kick them on out to another Libra. This is going to mostly correspond to Libra Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Libra cross-watchers are very welcome to join us as well. If you have not already, please do reach out, hit that subscribe button, and join the little dragon family here. Also, make sure to give it a dragon claw up by clicking that like button and let us know that you enjoyed the content. Much appreciation to everybody out there who has left comments, subscribed, and requested readings. I am so happy to get to know you all, and you're very, very appreciated out here. I could not do it without you. So let's get started by talking a little bit about your universal astrological planets that are going around this big old sun of ours. I'm just going to be reading from a universal chart that I calculate for you guys. So the first things we'll get into is a big happy birthday to all the Libras out there, because we are in Libra season. So if you've already had your birthday, many, many blessings to you. If you have not yet, same goes for you. Looking forward to another great year with all my beautiful Libras out there. So we are definitely in full swing. The sun is in Libra. We start the month with Venus, Mercury also in Libra. We ended the month of September on the 28th with a Libra new moon, so we're on a really nice new track, which gives a lot of brand new fresh energy, especially for your sign. Mars is at the last 28 degrees of Virgo, so it's right about to go into Libra as well. So you've got a lot of energy starting you out very strong this month. Our full moon is going to be on the 13th, so take notice of that. I will be doing full moon readings, so don't miss that. That will be coming next, and it will be in the sign of Aries, which is the opposite of the Libra sun sign. So Libra, you're definitely going to feel this full moon, as it will illuminate and reveal things to you about your own subconscious mind that you may not have been realizing were there. It also puts that energy into the opposite house, because while the Libra sun is transiting the universal first, on the opposite end, that Aries full moon will be on the 7th house. So that's going to get into lots of relationship energy, which we already have, but it's going to highlight it even more. We will be moving into some Scorpio energy, so definitely take note of that. Mercury, our planet of thoughts and communication, moves into Scorpio on October 4th, and then your ruling planet, Venus, moves into Scorpio as well on October 9th. So don't be surprised if after the 9th especially, you start to feel a little deeper, a little more intense, a little more brooding, passionate, just really focused more within. Because when your ruling planet goes into a sign, you're definitely going to feel its journey through that sign and the kind of energies it brings. And Scorpio is definitely a little bit more secretive and mysterious and intense. So a lot of secrets being revealed, not only about yourself, but maybe even other people, Libra. Things that you're just like, oh, I didn't know that was coming, but it's not a surprise. It's things that you probably already knew were on the way. And so then, of course, Mars moves into Libra on October 5th, rounding out our major planetary movements for this first 2 weeks. So you'll definitely be feeling all of that. Mars in your sign, it's a very interesting place for Libra, because y'all are Venus ruled, not Mars ruled. So when Mars is in your sign, it's very unusual, because Libra really doesn't like to fight. So Mars in Libra isn't always the best expressed. It can lead to a lot of passive aggression, people not always saying what they really feel because they just don't want to start a fight. So don't let that be you. And if it's someone else, don't let it be them either. Encourage them to say what they feel. And also, I encourage you to say what you feel, even if it's not always the easiest thing to do. All right, Libra, so let's jump into your card reading. I'm going to first start with pulling one card from the major arcana, one spirit animal, and one crystal or gemstone card to get you some major themes for this first 2 weeks. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with us as we do the reading for October 1st through 15th for the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs of Libra. Please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. All right, Libra, so here comes that High Priestess right off the bat. She is very intuitive, very spiritually powerful, doesn't always reveal everything that she knows. This is a very perfect combination for you because right now, you know, you're embodying a lot of spiritual power and leadership, and you're also getting into those deeper realms of Scorpio that are showing you a lot of your inner depth and also giving you quite a bit of intuition and a little bit of psychic ability when it comes to the inner workings of others. So you may choose not to reveal everything you know at this time, Libra. You might keep a little bit of that for yourself. So let's pull a gemstone or crystal card for you. Ooh, so like I said, look at that. The aquamarine comes up, and this is all about courage and the throat chakra. Like I said, have the courage to speak your truth. Encourage others to do the same. The aquamarine is also beautifully aligned with Pisces energy, so it's very intuitive. It fosters compassion and kindness, so it doesn't mean you have to be aggressive or assertive or overly harsh with people, but it just means to stand up for yourself, know what's right, know what's wrong, and don't be afraid to be, you know, open about it. It doesn't mean that you have to be afraid. Just be diplomatic, and you know how to do that really well. You know, this is also going on in your astrological patterns where, you know, that sun sign, Mars, and Libra all moving through your universal Aries house. So you're really stepping in to a lot of leadership, waking up after sort of a sleepier month's pattern last month. So this is stepping into a lot of fiery forward movement for you, Libra. So let's pull a spirit animal card for you. Yes, and koala comes up. So this is all about spirit has a plan. So absolutely trust in the divine. This is going forward, moving up the tree of life, getting closer to spirit and your inner divinity. So very nicely connected actually with that High Priestess card, because the High Priestess always knows that spirit has a plan. She's very connected to that plan. So don't second guess yourself, Libra. Listen deeply to that inner knowledge and wisdom that are coming forward. This could also mean that you are deepening your study or spiritual practice in some way. So all very positive. Let's look into your tarot now. And I'm going to be using two different decks because I really like to get both energies to see if any of them double up with really extra strong messages for you. So let's go ahead and see what comes up. Okay, so Libra, not surprisingly, you've got a lot of choices on your plate. A lot of things coming up in that middle and that Seven of Cups. This is all about having a lot of choices, a lot of things that you're considering right now. You know, it almost might be a little bit overwhelming, and we know that Libras can be indecisive. So this could be a thing where you're going, gosh, I don't know which one to pick. One of them could be really good, but the other one could have a snake or something that's not so good in it. One could have poison. So you're really being careful to examine each choice that's before you, and that's actually a really good thing that you're doing that. So in the immediate past, we've got the Magician. So you are definitely coming from a place of rebirth, renewal. You went through that universal 12th house transit last month, Libra, and so you're really coming into a brand new energy here, which is usually very, very positive, because that 12th house transit is not easy. Not easy at all, my dear. So let's get into some clarifiers for that Seven of Cups and see what comes up in the center for all those decisions that you've got to make, for all the the different options that you have in front of you. Let's see. Yeah, and this is really wearing you out. So Libra, you may be better off just not choosing something at all right now. If you feel too, defensive, if you feel too much on edge, if you feel like you've been working yourself to the bone and you just really need a break, and you just can't do anymore, if you can't make any more decisions and people are pushing you to do that, you might just have to say, look, y'all go on without me. I can't make a decision right now because I'm just too beat up. I'm too tired. I don't have the energy mentally to do this right now. And sometimes you may feel that you need to, just to get some people off of your back, because right now there's a sense of pressure. There is a sense of defensiveness, like you're on guard, like please don't come at me kind of feeling. Under the underneath current that you have, very beautiful. That's really deep in your soul. This is really what you know already innately inside, is that Sun card, which is very positive, very upbeat. Even in spite of anything that's difficult, you really still do, Libra, have that sunshine in your soul, which is absolutely amazing. And I have to say that I have some amazing Libra friends. My best friend is a Libra as well, and I am always amazed by their positivity. It's very encouraging, and even when they're going through the hardest times or they're really, really down, I see them just, that sun will come out. They always have a way of getting back into that positive mind frame. It's really encouraging. Oh, Libra, I love this. So on top of the Sun card comes the Courage card, the Strength card. There's that major arcana. In the regular Rider-Waite, this is the sign of Spirit with the Lion. And so this is all about you really cultivating your optimism, cultivating a positive mindset, keeping your chin up in spite of all the difficulty. And you're really learning a lot. You're learning so much about how to handle your own fears, your own inner worries, your own inner doubts. And it's like, in spite of it all, look at that, you're making yourself vulnerable. The flower is still willing to sprout out of that seed and be vulnerable to the world. So that's a beautiful thing to see. And then on, the height of Spirit, what the divine really wants you to know from the higher mind, there's that King of Pentacles. So it is all about balance. To me, this is very Taurus energy, but it could also be Capricorn or Virgo. This is very earthy, very grounded, very stable. So the divine really wants you to know that you do have grounding, you do have stability and balance. And it's like, just embrace that, Libra. Embrace that more grounded side of your personality, because it's coming up very strong right now. Oh, it cannot get stronger. Oh my goodness. So right on top of that King of Pentacles from the Rider-Waite, the King of Pentacles from the Osho Zen Tarot came up as well. So you're doubling up big, big, big time on this energy. Spirit really, really wants you to know to integrate that strong, earthy, abundant, sovereign energy, where it's like you really are stepping into a place where you're less worried about finance, you're less concerned and less, scared about what the future brings, because deep inside, it's like you have the balance, you have the awareness that no matter what rocks you, it's like you're going to be all right, because your grounding center is very, very solid, just like a tree with deep, deep roots. And that's really a good visual for you to have right now, Libra, is a tree with deep roots that are very connected to the earth, so that even if a big storm comes, that tree will stay nice and firm and rooted in the ground, even if its leaves get beat off, even if its, branches get broken, or if, it will still recover because its roots are nice and deep. To me, this also says, open yourself up to abundance, open yourself up to, you know, doing better, maybe asking for that raise, looking for the better job, anything where you feel like you're stepping more into a powerful place. Going into the future, we have the King of Swords, so yet another king energy coming through. To me, it's always very strong leadership, and this is your energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, very air signs, so you are going forward with a lot of clear-cut, logical thought, cutting anything out of your life that doesn't fit you, doing a lot of healing, doing a lot of transforming on the mental level as well as the emotional. Yes, and then over top of this, so Libra, I absolutely believe that what you're cutting out and what you're removing from your life are things that are just trapping you, making you feel stuck or don't really reflect who you truly are, because this conditioning card is the same as the Devil card, and both have a lot of similarities in their symbology. So, you know, the devil is the thing that kind of keeps you trapped, keeps you stuck in a pattern that's not good for you. And this is saying, you know, don't pretend to be a sheep. If you're trying to fit in with the crowd, it's not working because you're not a sheep. You're a lion. You're your own person. And so Libra, don't be afraid. I know that's a big thing. A lot of times Libra will kind of assimilate into the crowd or just get along for the sake of getting along. But this is saying that Libra, you can't always do that. And I think that that's what's coming up to be looked at, especially as Mars moves into your sign, is that you've got to sometimes embrace your boldness, not in any mean way, not in any nasty way. It just means that you're assertive, that you know yourself, you know your worth, and you're willing to put your foot down around it. So let's pull a few more up the side and see what comes in as some advice here. Yes, Libra. And so to me, you are moving forward into greater receptivity, because to me, that Queen of Cups is always about emotional intuition, emotional awareness. Kind of fits into that same energy that that High Priestess brings in. She's not always the most open about her feelings, doesn't always reveal everything that she's thinking and feeling, but she's always got a deep well of emotion and intuition in her spirit. So on top of that is going to be, let's see, look at that. Oh, so Libra on top of the Queen of Cups is the King of Cups. So to me, this is the divine masculine and feminine, both working towards your emotional and spiritual wholeness and well-being. You are definitely going through some healing, and you're healing that part of yourself that's open, receptive, spiritual, and aware. So, so beautiful. That's the suggested approach. So the more that you can embrace your own healing, your own wholeness, such a beautiful, beautiful connection. That is totally amazing. So then up comes that Eight of Cups. So you are moving forward from something that hasn't been fulfilling, something that's been hurtful, and you're really ready. You're ready to make that move. You're ready to go forward and embrace something that is better for you all around. And then going forward into your hopes and fears about it. There was a similar energy, I believe, for Virgo. They had the same card in the same position with that Four of Swords. So it's the same kind of thing. Let's pull a clarifier up for that. But, you know, I was telling them this is really about you needing a break, you needing a rest. Give your mind a break, because that is your own energy there, Libra. That is that air energy. You need a little time out. But you are worried that if you do that, that somehow, you know, things will fall apart. Like, well, what if I don't, you know, do everything that I always do every day that everybody counts on me to do? It's like, you know, it's about letting go of some control there, and just honoring yourself, which is a very strong message in this particular reading for you. Yeah, commit to yourself, Libra, because there's that Hierophant, the nothingness card. Clean your slate. Open up your schedule a little bit more for yourself. Not for anyone else, but for yourself. Potential outcome is that Fool card, which is stepping into innocence, stepping into the unknown, taking the leap of faith. It's all about new beginnings. Let's pull up a clarifier for him. And it is the Moon card. So yet again, this is very strong Pisces energy here, Libra. This is about that full moon. I swear it is. That full moon in Pisces in September was such an emotional doozy for everyone. It brought up so much depth and so much interior work, and this is what's driving you. It's that awareness of spirit. It's like, I have to start something new because something new started in my heart, in my soul, and you're moving towards that. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. Let's pull one Archangel card and then one Angel message card for a last bit of advice here. Okay, look at that sensitivity with Archangel Haniel. So you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. This is a huge message. I just about think that'll be the title of this video, is to honor yourself. Honor your feelings. Honor your balance, your stability, your self-worth. Honor yourself, Libra. See your deep, intrinsic, beautiful value. Okay. So let's one more card here. Yes, and embrace joy, because if you haven't been having enough fun and enjoying your life enough, that's coming up. It's the highest energy, the magical sense that everything is possible. So appreciate and be grateful for your gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at the highest level possible. So, excellent reading, Libra. Be good to yourself. Happy birthday to you all, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.